Hello again, everyone. This is Christopher with the NGM Network, News, Geopolitics, and more. And more information has come out about the assassin of Charlie Kirk. Tyler Robinson, which I talked about in my face video. Tyler Robinson, who was 22 years old, has been caught as Charlie Kirk's assassin. More information has came in about him. The authorities have released information that he was a straight A student and he was a citizen of Utah. Now, it came out that online he got more radicalized about Charlie Kirk and about politics in general. He basically got angry about things that were happening in the world, and he basically patiently told his friends online that he didn't like Charlie Kirk. And of course, he got radicalized. And this most likely led to him creating a plan to assassinate Charlie Kirk. And he eventually, probably when he found out that Charlie Kirk was going to Utah, he probably set up this entire plan to kill him. And when the authorities found his gun, they found things on it like, "Hey fascist, catch this," and they found some other things on it as well, just anti-fascist phrases, because he was radicalized and he thought, Charlie Kirk was a fascist, and he thought he was doing a good thing, but he couldn't see that because, he couldn't see what he was doing was wrong because he was already too radicalized because of everything he probably saw online. Now, it turns out that the FBI, they didn't catch him with their own, with their own intelligence or their own, information. The FBI had actually released a photo of him a couple days ago, and eventually his family recognized what was going on. On the right side of this photo is Tyler Robinson's father. Now, in the news, it's reported that his father had an intuition of what exactly went on with his son, and his family got suspicious of him. And eventually, I'm pretty sure they asked him, was he the one behind this? And I think that got him, the assassin, Tyler Robinson, to crack and basically confess that he assassinated Charlie Kirk. Now, this must have been a very difficult decision for his family to turn him in after finding everything out, because Utah is a state that does have the death penalty. So, I know this is a story right now, but we just need to think about the larger picture here, or at least what his family is going through as well, because we already have Charlie Kirk's family, which Charlie Kirk's children will have to grow up without a dad, and his wife will grow up. His wife is going to be a widow now, but then we also have the shooter's family, which the shooter's family will probably never see their son again, and he could be very well facing the death penalty. So this has just been a monumental, world-changing thing for everyone who's involved. And I wish people would, I know I'm going on a tangent right now, and I know I just want to talk about the news, but I wish people would realize that what they say online can sometimes have consequences. Like when people sometimes say like crazy things online that they just need to, start killing people or start doing physical violence and harm, they may think it's a joke. They may think, it's just funny for the laughs, but this does have real consequences. And I'm sure the people who radicalized Tyler Robinson, they would have never actually committed acts of violence because they probably were too afraid to, or they probably were just joking or something or anything else. But now that Tyler Robinson has done this, he's ruined not only himself, he's ruined his family, but he's also ruined Charlie Kirk's family as well. And so for all parties involved, this is just a tragic, horrific story. Now, Director of the FBI, Kash Patel, he's already given a press conference on the entire thing, stating that they've caught him, and now they probably interrogating him, questioning him on why he did this. On whether or not he does face the death penalty remains to be seen. Utah is a state that in 1976, they reinstated the death penalty. So it just remains to be seen on what punishment exactly he will be given. But I know at the bare minimum, he's probably going to get life in prison, even if he doesn't get the death penalty. But yeah, this is a tragic story all around, everyone. That's why it's important sometimes to take a break off the internet. Just, tell your family you love them, or just help other people in your local community. Sometimes it's not worth all these arguments online, because arguing online will waste a lot of your time, and it will just get you angry sometimes. So please, I know I'm just giving news, but just remember, sometimes it's just not worth it just going online back and forth with people, because you're just gonna get angry. And sometimes when you're angry, you do things that you will regret for the rest of your life. But that's gonna be it for now. I hope everyone knows that Jesus loves them. And if you don't know Jesus, I suggest you get in the Word, get in the Bible. But yeah, that's it for now. Please stay safe out there, and thank you for watching. And that's all I gotta say for now.